Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another JacobsClash episode. Today we are on our main account, and well, my game plan is to finish or at least get most of the way through our entire gold pass and then also our entire event pass. We bought both of those in the last episode over here, and as you can see, we have not done much of anything, so most of this is going to be done off camera. But today I am going to, or at least at the end of this video, going to be going on a mini upgrading, spending spree, whatever you want to call it, with all of our new magic items, and then obviously all of our ores that we're going to get through the event pass. And of course, I'm going to go through and show you everything that you should buy in this event. Of course, we have around 13 days left over, so if you haven't finished it already, get on it. But first things first, I say let's go over to the builder base. One thing that we can do today is completely finish one part of the game. As you can see, if I go over to the top here, it'll tell us what upgrades we have left in our laboratory. Nothing, nada. If we go over here to our master builder, we only have 6 upgrades left, and they all happen to be walls. But luckily for us, we have enough loot where I think I can highlight it. Yes, I can. And there we go. We have one wall somewhere, hiding somewhere. We have officially now beaten the builder base. We can go up here, all upgrades complete, all upgrades complete. We are ready for the next main builder base update. The only thing we can do over here at this point is come over here and claim our free gems every single day. And then also, I guess, if you guys want to see it, we can start actually trying to push in builder base. But only if you guys are interested in that. I know builder base, it's not the largest community of people that love it. But if you want to find a channel that really digs deep into the builder base, I would check out Ashter. Really cool guy. But with that in mind, let's go over and do our war attack. Another thing I want to keep you guys updated on is how we are doing as a clan in JacobsClash. Of course, if you want to join our clan, we have 10 spots available. We're really looking for people who are Town Hall 16s at this point, just that can help us continue to push in Clan War League. As we hit kind of a roadblock last season, we didn't get demoted, but we also didn't get promoted, which the previous 7 months did occur. But we are doing our standard wars once again, 78 in 20, 103 total wars. I'm going to say that is a pretty darn good win rate. We hit kind of a rough patch these last couple. But as you can see, we are just drawing. Perfect war. And we are actually on pace for probably yet again another perfect war. As you can see, all of our top players were 3-starred. And we have already got the perfect war. I'm going to go in over here today. I have cooked up a Root Rider attack strategy. This is not my typical attack strategy. We're going to give it a go just on number 1. Just because if we do win, I want to get the max amount of ores. It is a Town Hall 16. We got to practice. But of course, I normally use the Sui Super Hog attack strategy, but I haven't been on in a little bit. And so I had 0 Dark Elixir, and I couldn't boost the Super Wall Breaker, and I couldn't boost the Super Hog Rider. And that basically means you can't do your attack strategy. So I haven't done this attack strategy in a fat minute. So let's see if I can remember how I do it. I believe we need to start a funnel, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go 1, 2 over here. Oh, I should definitely, if I'm going to do this, I need to throw druids in here. I did just remember that. But let's throw all the Valkyries in the core as well. Queen, Warden, and Royal Champion. I'm just throwing everything in there. We're going to use some early freeze spells right here as well. We're going to throw in our Scatter Shot, and then I think, or not Scatter Shot, our Skeleton Spell right there. And we're just going to keep using our freeze spells and heal spells. And just in a second, I am going to use the Warden ability. I'm going to use it right now as we are centralizing, going on top of the Town Hall. I'm going to place the poison right there as well. And now let's rage right in this center compartment to try to take out that Town Hall as fast as possible. Let's use one more freeze here, one more freeze here. And we have a lot of damage going on in the core, but I'm going to try to heal up here. The king, he has the monolith locked onto him, so he's not going to get as much value as he probably should. But this is actually looking pretty decent, to be honest. The Royal Champion ability just got procced. Hopefully she can take out a majority of these back-end defenses. Oh, the Tesla farm has just popped up. Looks like it is going to end up being a fail. 56%, not that. It's a lot closer than 56%, to be honest. But still not great either. Definitely going to go back to the super hog rider strategy when we go into CWL. But it was already a perfect war, so we're not too worried about it. But I guess we are probably going to do a mini cut right here. I'm going to grind out some challenges, and then I will check right back in when it's ready to start, when I'm ready to start spending some loot and some magic items. All right, it is almost exactly a day later. Sorry for the very strange cut. I got pretty busy pretty quickly, but look at that bottom left-hand corner of my screen right there. That is a ridiculous amount of icons. It's like when you have on your iPhone or your Android all the notifications. You got to clear all the red dots, and today we're going to do that. I have finished the gold pass, and I have finished up this event pass, and we're going to claim all the rewards and see what we can do. I have never gone on this much of a notification spending spree, I shall say. And that's saying that we actually claimed most of our training boosts and things like that just to make it easier. But let's just go right in here. It's just your standard stuff you pretty much always see. We're not going to claim some of it. Actually, we're just going to spend it for gems at this point. We have pretty much maxed out everything in our base. Power potion, sure, why not? More gems. Hero potion, more gems. Let's go. The only thing we will not be selling will be these Rune of Golds, Rune of Elixirs. Because, of course, we do still have some walls that we want to upgrade. We're going to be doing that here in just a little bit. Rune of Builder Elixir, Builder Gold. Yes, we're actually being able to claim a lot more of this than I thought we could. Book of Spells, we're actually going to spend 50 gems on. We have no more spells to upgrade. Wall rings are always huge for us. We're not going to waste any right there. Dark Elixir, awesome. Book of Heroes will be nice as well because we still have some pets to upgrade. Book of Building, I hate to get rid of Book of Buildings, but we realistically have nothing to spend it on. I'm going to keep it just for the next 12 days just in case there's some random update. I guess I probably should have done that with the Book of Spells as well. But there you go. We've cleared most of our notifications. Now let's go over and start claiming all this. Go all the way to the beginning. Again, most of these are going to be our ores. I guess I should probably show us a starting point where we are at. We currently have 12,000 shiny ores, almost 600 glowy ores. And how many starry ores do we have? 435. So let's see where we are after I spam click all of these notifications. I haven't tried out the Broom Witch yet, but the P.E.K.K.A variant thing is absolutely mental. I just actually spammed down like 60 of them or 40 of them, however many you can spam in one raid, and it pretty much 3 stars max Town Hall 16s, which is absurd. And with that in mind, it made me think of a video idea that I'm excited to start working on. I'm going to rank my favorite events from that started last year, right? So starting with Clash-Halloween, going into all the Clash-Anniversary events, this event right here. And then I am going to rank them and tell you what my least favorite and my favorite is. Let's go place down this wizard statue right there. And we just did a very good job of getting rid of every single one of those notifications. But now let's actually tangibly use some of these items. And we're going to start with the walls, right? Because we have no upgrades left for our lab. But we do have 122 walls left over. So let's see how many we can get done today. We're going to use our wall rings first. That's crazy that it costs 9 wall rings. It's actually mental, right? But we can do a couple over here with just all of our gold, all of our elixir. And then all of our extra Rune of Golds, Rune of Elixirs, I think we actually should just pop them today, right? There's no point not to. So I'm going to go right back over to the magic items. I'm going to pop a gold rune, and I'm actually going to pop a elixir rune as well. And I need to remind myself, is there an extra gold and elixir rune? Yes, there is. So we're actually going to be able to do quite a bit of walls today, which is kind of mental. I've been going across. All right, yeah, let's start over here. Now, I know this is kind of boring and I'm all over the place, but I think it's kind of crazy whenever you can upgrade these max level walls in just these huge chunks like we're doing at the end of every season. You can't do this every single day, so I might as well show it on camera. We can do one more gold rune. Again, we are going to be wasting a little bit of gold. 1.4 million to be exact. I could probably do some raids, fix it up a little bit. I don't care enough. I don't care enough, right? Let's go do, I think probably, is it 3 more? Yes, it works out where we can do 3 more walls. We're at 122 to start this, and now we are at 106. That is insane. We're almost under 100 walls. Again, my goal is to be completely maxed in Clash of Clans before the new update comes out, which I have no inside knowledge, so I have no idea when that's going to happen. And we're also trying to save up as many of these Clan War medals as possible. 872. I'm hoping by the next time the update rolls around, we'll have over 1,200. So I'm hoping around 2 months maybe the update will come. Because look, we already have the hammers stacked up. We do need to start stacking up on some of these potions, but I think over the next month or so, sorry, I'm dying. Sorry. By doing these challenges, we should be good to go. Final thing on the base that is not fully maxed is over here on the pet house. 228,000 for the angry jellyfish. We are unfortunately just short, right? We're at 180,000. I could go over here and buy some raid medals, dark elixir, but only 25,000. So in next episode, with our new book of heroes and our dark rune, we should realistically be able to get the angry jellyfish all the way to level 9. Actually, no, I want to do that today. Why not? So I'm going to do a quick cut again after we go through this blacksmith. We're going to get the jellyfish to maybe max it. Maybe I could swindle that. That would be pretty awesome. But let's go check out the blacksmith. That is the pet house, Jacob. The blacksmith is this one right here. 16,000 of these shiny ores, 1,400 glowy ores, and 500 star ores. So what we could do is go over here and upgrade our fireball, which I think I'm going to, right? It's very, very expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it in the long run. To level 21 right there. We could probably maybe even get it to max level, which I think I just want to work at one project at a time. I know the magic mirror is insane. I am going to be buying that before the episode does end. But let's go over here and just go to level 23, level 24, level 25. That's pretty insane, to be honest. We have 2 more levels. And we've actually run out of shiny ores and glowy ores. I think we do have enough starry ores on the backside. But luckily for us, I have planned this, kind of. Not really, but over here in the anime clash, we are at 8,600. We haven't spent a dime over here. First thing I'm going to buy is that magic mirror. Can't wait to test it out. Of course, you just see me buy it for the first time. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm definitely not going to buy this. I'm not a cosmetic guy, really. But I am going to go all in on these glowy ores. I believe because we are gifted the event pass by Dragon, we can just buy all of them. That should be 600. Yep, that is 600 glowy ores, which is another just big upgrade. And then for the rest, traditionally I would go in on the starry ores, just because I don't think the shiny ores are the greatest value. So I think I'm going to buy all 6 of the starry ores. That'll just keep us ahead of the curve. Because, of course, this is another epic equipment piece. We are going to want to get to level 27. And I believe right after the fireball, we're going to upgrade this magic mirror to level 27. Just because I think it is going to be somewhat meta. Final thing that I could buy. Wall rings aren't the worst thing in the world. How many wall rings do I have over here? I have 1, so that wouldn't even get me 1 wall. So I don't care about that. I think the way I'm going to finish buying or upgrading all of these is going to have to be down here with the builder potions. I think sorry, I'm bouncing all over the place. We're gonna get the potions passively. So I think actually at this point it is gonna be the shiny ores, even though it is not the greatest value in the world. But we are gonna be able to stack upwards of 5 by the time the next update occurs, I assume. We have 4, yeah, only 1 more, and then all of our other potion stashes are looking pretty nice overall. But I think at this point, I am going to do a quick cut, and then I'm going to be back once I have enough dark elixir to hopefully do a couple upgrades over here in the pet house. Alright, did a couple battles right there, and we should have just enough to go over here and upgrade the angry jellyfish to level 8. Use our first book of heroes right there, and this is gonna be awesome because we won't waste pretty much any value right here. We're gonna use a dark elixir rune, and then on top of that, yes, okay, I was like, where's my other book of heroes? I forgot. It is right here. claiming and getting rid of one more of those little icons right there. Going back over to the pet house, get our angry jellyfish going to level 9 right there. And now we are only one level away from completely finishing out our pet house. I could go over here and use a hammer of heroes, but I do want to save all my hammers for when we actually have an update. I'm going to be able to save up. This is the only Dark Elixir upgrade I have left on my base until I'm completely done with Dark Elixir, right? So I am going to just save up 250,000 Dark Elixir for the final time ever until the next update. And then it's just grinding out those walls. And then we have being Clash of Clans once again, because we have finished and completed everything on our builder base earlier in the video. And now we are just trying to grind out our main base. And then I guess we'll focus on the raid weekend village. But at least my base will be completely max, other than that blacksmith, which is going to be a very long grind. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Peace.